like buy the lip injections, just get braces. I mean, honestly, I'm never gonna go hungry, but it's like an extra snack 2 hours later. Amazing. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Dutchy, and today I am talking about things I wish I knew before I got braces. Last week on Wednesday I got braces, and gosh, there are some things I wish I knew or I wish I'd been told by other people before I got them. I just hope it's informative for you guys, and yeah, let's get into the video. So it's for the overexposure. Also, I'm wearing a hat because I'm having a bad hair day. I mean, when am I having a good hair day? Never. I'm real. I wish I knew to take Paw Paw with me and to wear a bit of lip balm before I went to get my braces, because basically, I'll insert an ugly photo here. But basically, this is what they put in your mouth to make sure that your lips are away from your teeth. They don't clip them or anything when you're putting your braces on, and also to keep any moisture away. Braces need to go on to like basically a dry mouth, dry teeth. So your lips are getting pulled and like away from your teeth for at least an hour, and they get so dry. It's almost like, it's not painful, but you know when your lips are really dry and a bit sore, like it sort of just gets like that. And I feel like if I'd put some lip balm on first, it would have sort of avoided that. And then afterwards I definitely needed it too, but I obviously didn't have any until I got home. Have lip balm on you at all times, in your wallet, in your pocket. I always take mine to work. Lip balm is your best friend. Second thing I wish I knew before getting braces is that I was gonna have to learn how to talk again. No one told me that. No guys, I'm joking, it's seriously not that bad. Although the first sentence that came out of my mouth when I was out of the dentist chair, it's kind of, I don't know, I had a really strong lisp and I just felt like I couldn't talk properly. It was such a strange feeling. It was honestly like I was learning to talk again. And that's just because your mouth's sort of like adjusting to everything that's new, that's going on in there. You'll probably have a lisp, or you'll feel like you have to over exaggerate your words and how you speak for probably like, I don't know, mine was sort of like a night. I feel like I still speak differently now, but not anywhere near as much as the first sentence that came out of my mouth. Another one is, I sort of mentioned it briefly with the talking, but honestly, your teeth just feel so big. Like they feel too big for your mouth. It's a really strange feeling to get used to. Even now, like I've had them on for 6 days now, and every now and then like I do feel myself going that, and you sort of try and compensate for it. You go from having nothing on your teeth to having all of this going on. I don't know, it sort of just feels really strange. And I have a pretty small mouth too, so I feel like that's also another reason why. But yeah, no, it's a really strange feeling to get used to, but you definitely get used to it. Another thing I wish someone had told me is that I would have to learn to eat again, and that is the weirdest feeling. But like everyone obviously has a different experience with braces, but the first night I came home, I had zero pain, and all I knew was I was so hungry, and I just thought, oh, I'm not in pain, I'm really hungry, I'll just be able to eat these Pringles. So I went to have one, and I went to bite, and there was no bite. My teeth were clamping down like they should be, but it was like I wasn't doing it properly, and I was just like, oh, and apart from that, the chips just got everywhere, and I was like, It's the 6th day now, and I still have to eat with like one side of my mouth, this side, and like towards the back with my molars, where it's like easy to chew. I'm getting there, like I'm slowly biting. Like this morning I had some toast, I just bit into it like normal with my front teeth, but then I chew sort of with the back teeth, and that's just sort of what's most comfortable for me at the moment with pain. But yeah, with regards to eating, you sort of just learn how to eat differently with your braces and sort of like go with what's most comfortable for you, I guess. But yeah, I would definitely recommend like cutting things up small, or like just pulling bits of bread and whatever you're eating apart and just like popping it at the back of your mouth, because it's the easiest. Especially at the start, or like after you get your braces tightened. I'm guessing it's the same sort of thing. And another thing I wish people had told me, I mean, honestly, I'm never gonna go hungry, because a couple of hours later I always find a little bit of that food floating around in my mouth, so it's like an extra snack 2 hours later. Amazing. Seriously, food gets stuck all through your braces. And I mean, I'd heard of this, I remember seeing people in high school with braces and always getting stuff out of their teeth, and I just thought, oh, that's silly, they're probably just eating stuff that you shouldn't be eating. No, literally every food gets stuck in your teeth, and it gets everywhere. Like honestly, whenever I find myself, whenever I have bread is a main culprit. It's so soft. The thing is, like, it has pros and cons. Like, it's a pro because it's soft and it doesn't hurt to eat or anything, and it's obviously bread, yum. The con is that it literally mushes up in between all your brackets. Your mouth already feels so full from having braces. It's filled to capacity when you eat bread, because it's just everywhere and it's just uncomfortable. But girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Girl's gotta eat her bread. After like every meal, I go and brush my teeth and get my like pick stuff and get like all the food out, and like I maintain like really good oral hygiene, obviously. Brush my mouth thoroughly. Still, I could be finding bits later. It's just not a fun time, but you know, it's all part and parcel of having braces. So as for pain, I guess I did hear, this is not something I didn't hear, but I wish I'd heard that everyone sort of has a different experience with it, because all I'd really heard was that it's painful, and like literally I hadn't heard really anyone that said it wasn't painful. So I was bracing myself for lots of pain, and that was something I was sort of concerned about, because I feel like you can't really avoid, like you can take Nurofen and stuff, but it would suck to have like a sore mouth and sore teeth, honestly, and because obviously you eat and drink and everything through your mouth. But I had no pain. I didn't have any pain when I got them on. It wasn't painful at all. The afternoon I got them, my orthodontist was like, look, you're going to be in some discomfort tonight, especially around bedtime, so take some Nurofen. Didn't have any pain, but I took some Nurofen in case. I didn't want to wake up with pain. Following morning, no pain. I had a tiny bit of discomfort in one tooth that lasted around 5 minutes and then it disappeared. I have honestly not had any pain, still haven't. The only thing that is painful is like when I have had meals, especially like dinner, because they're larger meals. If I find myself chewing, I'm obviously chewing more because I have braces and you have to sort of try harder to eat. After a while it does get painful from chewing, and because your teeth are still adjusting to the braces and stuff, but that goes away and that subsides pretty quickly. But apart from that, I literally haven't had any pain, which is fantastic. One thing I wish people would have told me, I mean, people obviously aren't going to say this to me, but I'd never heard of it, is the fact that having braces makes me look like I have a top lip. Hello, if you guys have been subscribed to me for ages, or you've known me before braces, you would know that my top lip is literally non-existent with braces, because it basically like pushes everything around this area out a bit, obviously, because there's stuff on your teeth. It sort of makes me look like I have a top lip, and that is unreal. Like, buy the lip injections, just get braces. Joking, don't do that, guys. But yeah, honestly, another pro that I didn't think I was gonna have. So there you go. Ulcers everywhere. I literally have an ulcer right under here, like up as high as it could be, and it is so painful when I talk. Like, it constantly hurts. I have like a couple around there that I don't, it only hurts when I come into contact with the braces, which isn't often. It's like when I smile really big or like laugh. And then I've got one like here, like on my cheek, and that hurts at night when I'm sleeping. That's when you just gotta use your trusty Bonjela. This little baby here is seriously a lifesaver. You put it on your ulcers and it like stings a little bit, and it's a little like cold first, but then it literally numbs them so you can't feel them. And I put that on every morning and every night. It doesn't last, it lasts for like 4 hours or something. And obviously it comes off if you like eat or drink or whatever. But no, it's fantastic. Another thing, wax. Wax is your best friend. The wax that you get from your orthodontist, I'm pretty sure they should supply it, but if they don't, get onto it. Get onto these little buddies. 5 little things of wax, 5 little strips. Just rip a little bit off, roll it into a ball, and dry your mouth first, because otherwise it won't stick. And you just pop it wherever there's any sort of like friction or sharp bits, and it really helps. Actually helps stop ulcers too, but obviously you're bound to get them in the first once while your mouth's like adjusting to it, the whole situation and everything. Yeah, wax and Bonjela are your best friends. So yeah, I hope those tips sort of helped you out a little bit. If you're struggling with your braces or you're getting them soon and you wanted some tips, they're definitely the things I wish I knew before I got them. So now you guys know, and hopefully that helps you with your braces journey. I mean, I've only had them on for 6 days now, so I feel like I'm not like that knowledgeable and I don't know that much yet. There's a lot to go. I haven't had them tightened yet, so I'm sure I'll do a video on that, and I'll do like a video on best foods to eat with braces, worst foods to eat with braces, those sorts of things. Comment any down below that you want me to do in the future. I hope it was as informative as it could be for you guys. It's all worth it. The pain or the not being able to eat a burger for the mo, it's fine. It'll all be worth it in the end. If you guys have any questions, then feel free to comment down below, or contact me on any of my social media. I will definitely reply. They're all just linked below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, then please make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up, because it helps me out a lot. And subscribe to my channel if you're new and want to become part of the Dutchy fam. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
On Wow.